That did not look like it was gonna hit. Apparently this isn't the that I know. Well, Patrick's been upgraded. Now is the first time that you actually missed, huh? Is he a witcher? Your trophy, sir. Time to get the coin. So was he a witcher? Probably. I didn't see his eyes. I just finished the first one. We'll see if I even upload this, to be honest. Probably not, we'll see.
Witcher, or witchers, an elite and mysterious caste of warrior monks. In popular lore, they're portrayed as possessing magic powers and superhuman abilities. Witchers were believed to combat evil spirits, ghastly monsters, and all manner of dark forces. It's possible that witchers had animal eyes, which granted them sight in near darkness, rendering survival probable in encounters with fiends both subterranean and nocturnal, kobolds, vampires, and ghouls. Witchers used their silver swords to kill creatures of magic provenance. Wraiths, cursed souls, and striggers. With their swords of meteorite steel, they felled non-magic beasts, and the occasional human who refused to pay for services rendered. In combat, witchers would go into a trance, induced, it's supposed, through self-hypnosis or the consumption of intoxicants. They fought with blind abandon, sensing absolutely no pain, ignoring even serious injuries, which fed fears and superstitions about their unearthly powers. There is little doubt that witches were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns Witchers entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf. Listen now to one of the legends about him.
Damn leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
Damn. This one looks like, bro. There's an insane. Dude, that's crazy, man. You already know. The knot is more repulsive. These monsters defy nature, known by the name of the Witcher, offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue. They are veritable creatures from hell, capable of only taking lives. Monstrum of Witcher's anonymous portrayal. 6 years have passed since the memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the host of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers, they flee to the forest to join Scockdale unions. And Tamaria, an unidentified assassin, attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. The price of this triumph proves immense. Tamaria of the year 1271. Dungeons of La Valette Castle, 3 days after the battle.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha!
You always end up in the sun, huh?
Grandad. Looky there. He's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them.
Folks say they plough witches come the equinox.
That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough!
Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
I shake your hand if I can.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vez! Unshackle him.
Bears.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. got good at beating others. You're a witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No, for Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Good morning, the king summoned me to the assault. We split up at the monastery.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Okay. Day of the assault dawn. So how is this? Sheesh.
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
Yeah.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
F off me.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
There are no wise wars. People are dying because of a lover's spat.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future. Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
It's got me part of singing dragon. Learn anything about the assassin?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they rise.
It's got me part of singing dragon.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Go see the king. I cannot shirk this dude. To free Anthony. Shh, Kappa, damn. Voltus's army. Ah, that is what you guys look like. And semi first person. Now he's closer look.
Any advice from a veteran?
Good luck, have fun. What's up, brother?
Don't recognize your old mate.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress.
Who was the sorceress?
Conifer or some such.
Yennefer, huh? What's that? Is mine? What? You can actually lose it? Ah,
A beautiful day for battle.
Single witcher's worth a whole
Fear not,
platoon.
Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwarts!
hello, king.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Damn.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner and during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The Midget King merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace, I request your permission to retire.
You have it. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits, it's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Is that
2.5 degrees.
Not even give me an option. Oh.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
I thought we were gonna get like a freaking trajectory or something, but no. That's skin. Not gave me like a freaking mini tutorial there, but like, you didn't even do anything else, man. I'm on my way, my king.
I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desired privileges that would weaken the throne.
Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Balls in a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
No, you're fine.
Alive, man! Hail to the king!
Who the
Where the
king?
hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Be on song, we split up at the monastery.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan Lavalette.
How about if I just go to the end? No, just skip that one. I don't know. Can I go backwards, I guess? Okay. Perfect.
Die, but the merrier is to die a good death!
Good.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, your grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastard. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any idea?
That ballista would do the trick.
Beat up ballista's defenders and prepare for to launch the bolt.
Blasphemous!
There we go. Damn, I can do it. Lock her in, brother. There's somebody on the way. Some more? God damn, how many people are coming, bro? Dude, how are you still alive, man? Jesus. Charge in, lads.
Cowmen, storm the tower! The gods are with us! Follow me! First man to the tower will never walk for wide. They're no knights, they're traitors. Take no prisoners.
There we go. Easy, man.
The door! Smash the door! Axemen, give me splinters!
Actually, do we even need any of this stuff from them? Yeah, good.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Aryan Lavalet. This will be no easy task. Surrender, Aryan! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, king!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron. Heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the witcher!
Leveled up, earlier. Hold on.
Famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Surrender and save your men.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
He's
Foltest defiled
not that
my
type of
mother.
king, brother.
Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men! The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
Okay.
You heard them, Witcher.
Let's settle this. Drop your weapon, fool. Settle this between us.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfrey and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
I don't know what the
That
first
dream
option
will
would have
not
been
have
like,
a happy
though.
ending for you.
Blow the lilies!
Halt! He's mine!
Down Unfortunate, mate. Oh no, I could've... I don't know, was the first option the real one, I wonder? Drop your sword, men. Nice. I wonder if the first one he would have survived. Well, at least I didn't have to fight them. I don't know.
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn, Aryan?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
What ultimately happened to the dragon?
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edon.
To think it almost killed us all.
Day of the assault, noon. Oh, this is Triss with us, huh? Dang.
Arian Lavalet has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
What of the Baron?
You really had to kill him.
Oh, my bad. Didn't know what else to do. I'm gonna choose the first one. Guess I could have helped.
No other way sometimes. Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalets are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are.
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the
Oh,
king!
no,
Run for the
hoarding.
hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon. I can't believe it.
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple.
Before the brute turns my army to cinders!
Witcher,
Ah, I wonder how did the saves work in this? Wait. You're telling me. Not available at present difficulty. Ah, so insane is literally roguelike. Okay. And I can't even change my freaking thing either. That means I need to start all the way to over. No, now it tells me what it says. I can get on that, marks the game is definite and very difficult features, additional unique items, combat is serious challenge. I don't want to do that, dude. I want to start over every fucking time I die. You know. Alright, so dark.
Dragons.
Seriously?
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't hunt dragons?
Blasphemers!
Doesn't seem to know that.
Dragon!
You want me to go over and
Take
tell him?
cover! To the hoardings!
You're the monster.
Jesus, man.
The gate! They're at the gate! At them!
Dude, this is so damage output is just so annoying, bro. It is insane how much damage it does, man.
Back up. I'll open the gate. Quickly! I can teleport myself, but not you. Run. I can't.
Triss,
Chris is fine.
the bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Oh, I took the right side, so. Oh, good.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
We split up at the monastery.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Well, see what happened was.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report!
Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher,
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
So the rebels won't hurt the children. Maybe we should wait for Vernon.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him, but time is of the essence. Please explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps. They may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
Soldiers loyal to the Lavalettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages. I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Find a way
Throats parched from all
God help us!
No, you son of a b.
Time to pay your war tax.
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Get out now, get out or die. The dragon's likely to come back out of here.
Get out of here. Now.
Right. Sir.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank
I
you.
can use that.
No business.
These people alone.
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent. They're with the Lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. And you...
Won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses.
Brother!
Mercy.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door! I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm going to do that.
Burn anything or touch a single woman, you sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Leave us be!
You're good.
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
Drowner. Bang, squat, poof. Silver swords.
Scoia'tael.
But we're allies, even though... Not anymore, I guess.
Stand your ground! Stand your ground!
Dude, I am stuck. I have to use every single spell in this game, bro. I need to level it all up.
Don't pull back!
Dude, oh my god, I wish dodging was better, man. Oh, I'm gonna play. Oh my god, bro.
No knights! They're
Blasphemers!
Take no prisoners!
Dude, that is
No
so
knights!
bullshit. Oh my god.
2 hours later.
You have just become the most titled Witcher.
I'll remind you of that when this is all...
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright disgusted.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
Starting with tailies.
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tails.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well,
The archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where are the children?
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
X failed.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Slap Tails. What?
Quiet down, Tails. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Witch's trickery.
Stinking murder.
Peasant arms
I
always
remember
make a good
Blavin.
Yeah, find Foltest's children to soul.
Damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's
Dragon
possible
attacks.
that the
Press when
dragon
it flashes
simply-
on the screen.
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
Evading the dragon attack. Okay.
The dragon's back!
Right click.
I can't.
Come on. Oh, shit. That went the wrong way, bro. He's gonna catch up. Okay, let's keep going. Bro, that was not going this. Oh, God. Oh. Hope I died. I messed up my timing. God damn it, man. I thought I clicked it, but I did click my left click first before my right click. There we go. My sword.
You saved my life again.
It's back.
Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Defeat the dragon, reach the children.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
He could easily be faking it, and he's just gonna kill the king. So this is probably why we're locked up right now.
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They
This
must
is a
look
big
like the royal
guy.
children they are.
That killed the other
They
guy.
have your eyes, sire.
Yep. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have told him. Could have possibly been a witcher who have done it. Instead of lie. No, the sisters are. Here's probably the guy on the boat. Yep. He has witcher eyes, alright. So it is a witcher. No, it wasn't me, man.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
I'm not the murderer. Foltest talked about you. What happened?
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of La Valette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins. So yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Just will vouch.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regent.
I'm not the murderer.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the killer monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if you escaped?
I don't down the killer.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Ves! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
That was quick.
Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Ves is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the Witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Alright. Oh, our journey begins.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson, for what he did to Foltest?
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
Right.
Revoke.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
Brain words. What with these bars between us?
How long are you going to keep me in here?
Can't wait to see the hangman, eh? Don't worry, tomorrow's your big day.
I can't wait to see him skinned alive.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Bop. Clap.
Rip your guts out!
Ow. Defeat the guard. Wait, I didn't even pay attention. What was I supposed to press? Oh, W. Okay. E. Alright, what's next? A, D. Bop, bop, bop. Oof. So is this gonna be in the freaking boxing event for this one? The fighting? What an arm wrestling match, dice, poker, and fist fight. Alright, so that's gonna be the fist fight for this one, eh? And damn, we've been lashed. Try to go to knock out guards by sneaking up on them behind and pressing.
What was
Hit the mutant!
How do I do it? How do I go back to stealth mode, man? I miss it. Bop, blah, blah. Ah, bitch. Let me go back. Please. There's freaking other keys I gotta use, man. And I'll be able to leave, right? No, I didn't do so then. Calm down, brother.
Stay calm, Arian.
What are you doing here?
Same thing as you're doing.
Same thing as you.
Yes, but they imprisoned you. Why?
They say I killed Foltest.
Shame. I'd hoped to do that myself. Do you know my mother's fate? Foltest did her no harm.
It's fine. Provide her with protection.
News you can trust is hard to come by in wartime. I've heard nothing about her.
Fortunately, I know how to restore my family's honor.
Time to think about saving your life.
To me, honor is more important than life.
I remember him talking
What do you
about
plan to
protection.
do?
Not your concern. We must get to the oil store where there's a way out. I'm weak. You must help me. I'll wait here. Return for me once you've cleared the way.
Oh, now I can do sneak mode again. On confession, do solemnly swear I desire and am father to the children, the nice and Boosie. Here I don't consider my siblings. Aryan, La, Valade.
Help me up.
Alright then, Aryan, let's go, man.
Up the stairs. This way.
Oh yeah, I've been up here, brother. Come on in then, brother. How do you know about this? How? You create this place?
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
Later, brother. Get out of the fortress. I guess I didn't have to save him at all.
Halt! Oh, blimey, is that you, Witcher? They say you killed the king.
I did not.
I didn't. And I'm going to prove it.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Glad to hear that. It'd be pretty stupid if I had to kill you now. Did all the Reavers survive the assault?
Aye. They've been drinking themselves silly for 2 days now. I believe I owe you something.
You don't owe me a thing.
We wound up in a boiling cauldron during the assault. You know how it is when knights get caught in a tight passage. Nowhere to go. Those in the back push forward. Those in the front are stuck. And halberd blows raining down from above. I'd have been crushed if not for my armor. And about 10 blows landed on my helmet.
Oh, is this new
My
boy?
ears still ring and I puke time and again. But I live and breathe.
Concussion. It'll pass.
Were you with Reavers in a Sakatile ambush?
Were you on patrol with the Reavers when they ran into those Skoyatel?
Aye.
Kenneth mentioned the unit was especially vicious. Notice anything out of the ordinary? A unit emblem or something?
Right you are. They had masks made of the cloth of Special Forces uniforms, and they hollered a lot. Yorveth or some such.
Where did the dragon come from?
I've no idea, but it saved our asses. The elves ceased shooting at the sight of it. Can't tell you anymore, as we fled right then as if the devil himself was on our tail. Take this. Kenneth told me to study up, but I've not the mind for it. Just not cut out to be a dragon hunter, I guess. It could be useful to you, though.
I need to go.
There are sentries on the dike. No way you'll slip through.
Can you distract them?
I'll try, but remember, count me out if there's a fight. In fact, we could end up foes.
I hope not. Go.
Just give me a minute.
Hey, sneak on the board.
Kingslayer's escaped! We need to cut him off! Follow me!
Alright, let's go!
W! Let's go, new boy. I was about to say. Surely you're not bringing him down here, man.
Harold, over here.
I'm curious to see what's over there, then.
Bloody hell, you didn't have to torch the castle. You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
Politics can be brutal. We'll clear our names.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Nice.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Lines clear, Captain!
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I wasn't the one that burned this up, alright? You know, the guy that I saved. Just didn't matter anymore.
Honor's a curious thing. Honor made Arian fight a mismatched battle against the might of Temeria. Facing defeat, honor told Arian to bow his neck to save his men. But that same honor prevented him from saving himself.
So if I went for the don't worry, the king's got you, I don't think it would have mattered. I think he still kills him, so
life can't be
finish
easy
prologue.
for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him.
Interesting.
Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Dandelion.